The root cellar. In the small town of Wren's Hollow, nestled among whispering pines and crooked roads, the Holden family moved into an old farmhouse left to them by a distant, unknown relative. They had been struggling financially, and the inheritance felt like a godsend at first. The house was creaky, with sagging floorboards and a chill that never quite left the air. But it was the root cellar that disturbed them most. It sat just outside the back door, a stone structure with a rusted metal latch and thick wooden doors that never stayed shut, no matter how hard they tried. Just the wind sent Joseph Holden, the father, whenever they found it open. But the children, Mara and Will, said they heard voices down their whispers at night, calling their names. One evening, while their parents were asleep, Mara dared Will to go down into the cellar. 5 minutes, she said, unless you're scared. He grinned bravely and crept outside, flashlight in hand. The doors were open again. Mara watched from the window as Will disappeared down the steps. The beam of his flashlight bounced along the walls and then flickered out. She waited. 10 minutes. No sign of him. 20. When she finally ran to wake her parents, they found the cellar completely empty. No Will, no flashlight. Just wet footprints leading back up the stairs and stopping at the threshold. They called the police. They searched for days, weeks. Will was never found. But things didn't end there. At night, Mara heard him calling to her from under the floor. Come down, Mara. It's safe now. They won't hurt you too. The family started to crumble. Joseph became withdrawn, obsessed with the family tree, trying to trace their lineage. One night, he stormed into the kitchen, eyes wild. They weren't just relatives. They were keepers. Generations of them, all dying here, all buried beneath us. He didn't explain further. He just went out to the cellar and never came back. Now it was just Mara and her mother, Evelyn, who began to act strange, setting extra places at dinner, talking to empty rooms. On the last night Mara was ever seen, she left a note on her bed. They say we all belong down there. That it's not a cellar, it's a cradle. They're waiting for me. Don't worry, Mama, I finally understand. No one saw her leave. But that morning, the cellar doors stood open, yawning wide, and muddy child-sized footprints led down into the dark. No one ever found her. Or Evelyn, who vanished shortly after. The house still stands, empty and rotting. The cellar doors open on their own some nights. Locals say if you get too close, you'll hear a child whisper your name and feel small. Cold fingers brush your hand. They say the Holden family finally came home, and they're always looking for more.